purely because I love the grip and the arc that the ball takes, and that's what makes me one of the best players in the world.
The Morwell Bowling Club is your place for fun and food. Come and try bowls and make new friends. Have coffee or bring the family for lunch or dinner. The Morwell Bowling Club. Visit us today on Hazelwood Road.
Welcome back, viewers. Can you hear me, Gussie?
Yes, I can.
Oh.
We're a little bit earlier than our schedule. We're trying to catch up on a bit of time.
Yeah, so welcome back to the Morwell Bowls Club for the 2024 Henselite Victorian Open. It's finals day, Gussie.
Yeah,
this
moving
is
day.
Exciting.
Yeah.
We have the men's triples. Run through the lineups, Gus.
Yep, we've got a great game for you today. We've got Phil Crowder leading his group of Dale VERHAGEN and Mark STANAWAY. And on the other side, it's the Metro West boys of Daniel JOYCE, Troy KREYAN and Will AINGER. So we're going to have a super game here. Both these teams have won their way through their various respectives to be at the pinnacle of this triples tournament. We'll run through those players in a little bit more detail, but we're going to be joined by the Mayor of Latrobe City, Darren Howe. And Darren's got another event to go to.
Yeah, so I'm going to jump off, Gussie.
Thank
you.
I'll
get Darren on for you.
Thanks, mate. Lucky to have the Mayor here. Yeah, watch that. While we're doing that, just watch the.
Tell me when you're ready to go.
Watch the vision, and I'm going to just have a bit of a chat with the Mayor.
Just get a bit more nice and close to you.
Okay.
Yeah, how's that?
Oh yeah, I'm happy if you're happy.
Yeah, Darren, thanks for joining us today. It's great to have you here and to have us as a guest in your beautiful shire down here. Shire? It'd be a shire? Yeah. And I know you've got another event to go to. So there was a couple of things I did want to talk to you about today. And we've got a tremendous crowd here over today and over the last 10 days for this Vic Open here in Gippsland. How important are these events for the community of Latrobe City and the broader Gippsland area?
Oh, absolutely vital for Latrobe City. Our whole tourism policy. Yeah, thanks, Gus. Our whole tourism strategy is underpinned by our major events. And I was talking before. There's 2,000 competitors that come to Gippsland for this event.
Amazing.
Yeah, unbelievable. Plus families, and what they're staying for 8 or 10 days. So it's very exciting. They're going to inject something like $2 million into our local economy.
Wow. And that just really, just showcases the place. We're calling it Destination Gippsland. Once people see where there's things to come down to, they can come down, make the trip. It's well worthwhile.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, and that's what we want them to do. See how beautiful it is, and then come back when they've got time to really look around and enjoy the experience.
It is, yeah. And the council and these events, the team been working hard to showcase the region with major events such as these. What's coming up in the calendar that we can look forward to?
Oh, we've got some great events coming up, Gus. Over Easter, we've got the Inline Hockey Club Championships. It's over in Moama.
Yep.
So that runs from the 27th of March until the 1st of April. And I think that's the largest inline hockey championships in Australia.
Wow.
So that's it right here in Moama. So we've got the Table Tennis Victorian Open. That's the week after in Traralgon. And then we've got the Country Championships. That's during the King's Birthday long weekend in June. So we've also got a Latrobe Regional Gallery, which...
Oh, right. I saw that this morning.
Yeah, right here in Moyle. So we've got a collection of 7 arts exhibitions on there until the 23rd of June. We've got a Gippsland Performing Arts Centre. That's a 700-seat facility in Traralgon. So, yeah, it's massive. So we've got some great shows there. Missy Higgins, we've got Vicar and Linda, and Born Again coming. So,
okay. So just get online. That's on the council website. You can see all that sort of stuff.
You can drop into the information centre, which is at the Performing Arts Centre, or jump online and that'll tell you what's coming up.
Fantastic. And of course, there's plenty of accommodation for people, and I can guarantee you there are plenty of good restaurants around the area.
Absolutely. And our business owners, we just love to see people from out of town coming.
It's the thing we've really noticed, the accommodating nature of the people down here are so glad to have us here, and that makes us feel very welcome.
Yeah, well, that's appreciated. I'll pass that on.
Yeah. And the council's has a commitment with us, Bowls Victoria, to host the Victorian Open over the next 5 years. It started last year, 2023. What are you looking forward to in the years to come?
Yeah, so this is the second year out of a 5-year partnership with Bowls Victoria. And look, when we love hosting it and love having everyone come in. As a council, we've been investing heavily in our local sporting facilities, so we can position ourselves as a city, as a regional sporting hub. So we thank you and Bowls Victoria for helping us recognise this vision and bringing it all to life.
And you've just come into your mayoral position in the last year?
Yeah. So I've been mayor since November, and that'll run through till September this year when we have council elections.
Yes, and you're enjoying the challenges and the role that it brings.
Oh, it's great. You do different things. Like I've never done anything like this. So you're stepping outside.
You've been on TV before.
No, actually, one of the basketball games, I had to carry the ball out to the umpire.
You didn't have to shoot it through the hoop.
I was worried about walking out there without tripping over. So it's.
So, as we say, any last messages to your constituents?
Oh, look, just come out. We showcase all these great events, so get behind them, come and watch them, and really make our guests feel at home when they come to visit.
Yeah, and of course we wish all our competitors luck in the finals, and we've come to the pointy end of the...
Yeah, we certainly have. So what is it? It's at the mall facility
today.
Traralgon tomorrow.
That's exactly right. Come down and see us.
So come down and see us, and good luck to everybody involved.
And we really appreciate your time today, Darren.
No, I appreciate it.
Thanks very much.
We'll see you next year.
Cheers, mate. Look forward to it.
Thanks.
So that was the mayor. We've had the mayor. You can't go any higher than that. He's the man that runs everything. And now we're going to get the mayor of Bowls Victoria back, maybe, Matty O. He's just gone and got himself a cup of tea and left me to do all the hard work. Welcome back, Matt. Welcome back, Matt.
Thanks, Gussie. Geez, fair start, Gus.
Yeah, I've been sort of having a good chat with the mess. I haven't really been watching what's been going on, to tell you the truth.
Well, I grabbed a tea and a hot cross bun, and I haven't seen any of it, but I can see a lot of bowls around the head.
Yeah. Yes, it's a very tight head, isn't it? Now, there's a couple of similar bowls on this ring. You'll see that two of the guys from Mount Eliza and Phil Crowder and VERHAGEN are using XG's Henselite the yellow and green.
Same set, you were telling me? Is that right?
Yep, same set. They bought that new, and we'll tell that story in a mini. And Troy KREYAN from Yarraville's using XG's yellow and blue, but I can't tell the difference between them.
No, I can't either.
Phil Crowder's following this down. Good weight.
Wow.
So the second shot there looks to be that of Will Angers, the lead for the boys from the west. And Daniel's using black bowls, which makes it a bit easier. It's a pretty fair effort there.
One to the Crowder rink.
Yep. I think VERHAGEN, Dale VERHAGEN put the team in and was going to skip, and Phil had something else to say about that. And what a masterstroke, because here they are in the final.
Yeah, they've done really well. I think I left them yesterday at about 3 o'clock after they beat Matty Flapper's rink.
So Mark STANAWAY leading off for Phil Crowder. He's from Mount Eliza and Division 1 level, won some region titles. That's how Phil and Dale and Mark met, and they've stuck together, and they meet every year up here in the Vic Open.
From what I saw yesterday, Gussie, Mark
Is a machine?
Yes.
Indeed. It's a fair start.
Yeah, it's just outside of Matt.
Second end, these boys are warm to the task. Will Ainger played some Premier League, played a lot of junior, and then left the game, came back to it, and now really, making a bit of
He's had a great 2024 Victorian Open.
What's the last 8 in the pairs? Great, look at that. That is a great bowl. Yes, all these guys have had long campaigns. Moving to different greens, lots of challenges, indoor, outdoor. No rain really to speak of this year, which has been great.
Well, the good thing for our 2 finals days, they're either undercover or inside, Gussie, so we're not going to get rained out.
Lovely correction by Mark. It's been a bit of a wait today for the guys. So they've been sitting around, had some lunch, and now they're here out in the green.
Looking at coming on to his mate and just rolling in, or if you're a little bit past, just bowling to my foot.
They've got their line there, certainly. Dale VERHAGEN on the mat using XG, hence the line. This is half the set, and Phil Crowder's using the other 2.
Drop.
Phil asking just to ease up. He likes where it finished.
So what's the story with sharing the same set of bowls, Gussie?
Well, Dale's car got stolen with his bowls in it.
Oh, did it?
So, they just went, we got a shop right here selling bowls and other things, and they bought a set, and for some reason they decided to share them.
It's working for them.
I don't know. It'll be a story that if they happen to win this title, will go down in the annals, I'd say. I'm not sure. They did get the car back, but I don't think the bowls were there. Will Ainger holding the shop there with the purple bowl just behind the kitty. Troy won't be happy with that. A good line on just another couple of feet. High expectation for these fellas. This is an opportunity.
Next door, we've got our women's pairs semi-finals, Gus.
Yep.
Got Jodie Fruin playing Cass Millerick.
Yep.
Just getting our mics right. And we've got Natasha Van Eldick and Samantha Atkinson looking to make our final, which will be after this game.
So it's Callum Bennington and...
No, it's Courtney.
oh, Courtney, I'm sorry.
Married to Callum.
Yes, exactly
And
right.
Another one of our Victorian Open ambassadors, Selena Goddard.
Yep.
Playing with Cass Millerick.
And Lisa Phillips and Natasha Van Eldick
Yep.
playing Sophie Kurzman and Sam Atkinson. Sam's been a busy girl.
Yep.
They've all been busy, really.
They have. What a display Sophie Kurzman put on earlier, Gus.
Brilliant.
Oh, it was an exhibition of great leading.
Very good bowl by Daniel.
Daniel Joyce. You said Donk, is that his name? Nickname?
Yeah. Yep.
I think I've seen him on some of the live stream Friday night games.
He said that the name comes from the from a movie, Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee, when you're in the bar and they said, I've got a donk. And it's this big brute of a man, and he goes, donk. So that's where it comes from.
I do know Donk from that movie, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great line.
Mm. Troy just asking Daniel to just draw another one in.
Yeah.
Try and...
Same bowl.
Yeah. There's no more bowls to come, so he's not going to fatten the head up. Do you think they're holding two?
Yeah, definitely holding two.
And that's lovely weight on that bowl, just wouldn't come.
Well, I'll not go fully with the definitely. They're having a measure.
Well, you definitely think they're holding two.
Yeah, that's good, Gus.
Nothing wrong with that. One to the boys from the west. I hope all the doggies are tuning in to watch their teammates and get on the socials. Of course, as the event goes through, I saw the great and beautiful Barb Gilbert arrive today. The medal named after her, the Barb Gilbert medal.
So it should be, Gus.
They're all playing for points to get that medal. A very prestigious thing to win. Players are rolling in. Some players are coming back from Metro. They've gone home and are coming back to play. I'll just see Brett Mahoney.
Yeah, so we've got our quarterfinal men's singles to follow these matches, as well as the final of the women's pairs.
Yeah, that's good, Will. Those bowls are in the game there.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier with JT and myself, where Sophie was just missing her line, but the weight was perfect. It was either on or just a little bit behind in the game. There's definitely some support for the doggies there, Gus, on the socials.
Go doggies. Woof, woof.
Can't be biased, Gus.
No. No, I'm talking from their point of view.
I thought you were supporting.
No. I support good bowls.
Yes.
Will is someone who's very deliberate in what he does in when he plays. If you've ever played him, it won't be a short game, and he'll keep you out there and compete with you all day long. Great fighter. This looks better weight. He's just going to sneak in, I think. Good, lovely. Lovely weight. I think Mark's about as deliberate as what Will is. They go about their craft. And one thing that stands out about these two teams, what I've noticed on their way through, is that these guys love the positions they're playing. Lead to their nearly specialists in all their areas, and that's very vital, especially in 2-bowl triples. 2-bowl triples games can disappear very, very quickly, and you need your front end to deliver. Would be a KPI of good quality winning teams, good front ends. Troy's around the mark, probably the boss, as they call it.
We've got Neil Smiley, who's marking for us with paddles. Do you know that, Gus? Didn't know that.
I didn't.
I shouldn't have told you, and I'll be able to tell you who's got shot.
And he's even got green.
Green for the scoreboard for Joyce, and yellow for Crowder.
And it makes it very easy for us then. And he is a great, great umpire.
Yeah, big shout out to our officials. Can't run these tournaments without our fantastic volunteers and our officials.
Troy plays Premier A for the Doggies, and he's been playing a couple of games of 3, I think. But
great ball there from Troy.
He's a very, very good 2. And we talk about specialist positions. That's what he played. Played 2 a lot this year.
It's made Will's bowls look even better.
I was lucky enough to play a little bit with him for Craig Mills from South Australia. And he's someone you want in the trenches with you.
So the Crowder rank just a little bit short on this end, Gus. 4 down.
Yeah, well, Troy moved that back a little bit. It brought Will's back bowl in.
Didn't move it too much.
No. Just enough to put the pressure on Phil. He's. I just had a lovely chat with him. He's just so personable, Phil. And he's the manager down at Kringle. Runs the show there. But on the green, he looks like he'd eat diamonds, you know. Tough as nails. Real competitor. How's Daniel like this one? He's giving it a little...
looking to add more pressure. It's got great weight, Gus.
Yeah, and it's
a great bowl.
Kind of just filled the hole a little bit, but it's awkward the way that bowl's finished.
Phil will just be drawing to cut this down. It's not an easy task.
Well, the bowls he played in that Matty Flapper when they played the Flapper team
match
was amazing.
Oh, it's a good effort.
Close, just run through. It's probably still 3.
See what Neil says. Yep, Neil saying 3.
Thanks, Neil. Do you think you'll flip around?
No, I don't. I think if you can get on that bowl.
Yep. Doesn't want to fatten it though.
No, so just a little bit past.
Phil's just walked in front of us.
He's holding the
I
bowl,
thought we'd
so
done
still got
something
one to
wrong.
come.
Yeah. Daniel sends it on its way. A good green to be holding.
Saying it's a little bit high, but I don't think it is.
He wants to get to the purple. All he's got to do is beat the purple of Will's. And he's done that, and it flops.
No, it doesn't beat Phil's bowl. So still 3 to the Joyce rink.
Of course, Phil was the winner with Leonie Flynn in the mixed last year, so he can go back-to-back for tournament, wins.
There's a bit of a story there. Leonie, I think, recently won the region champ of champs and had severe cramps through the match and was about to pull out, but fought through and got the win, and she's injured, so that's why she didn't play the mixed pairs.
Right.
And have a chance at defending the title.
Well, titles are good, but our state titles, because this is a Vic Open, of course.
How's he looking, Gus?
He's looking pretty good.
Oh, this is another great bowl.
Oh, wow.
Great bowl. Phil Crowder.
Absolutely amazing.
It's like he's turned off the power, Gus.
Yeah. Turned off the power.
You didn't hear what happened in the last stroke.
Yeah, we lost power, didn't we?
Yeah, Phil
did it.
Phil lent on the power supply and
Oops.
turned it off.
Well, he's turning the power on
Just
here.
turned the power off on the JOYCE machine there. That's not bad, Gus.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
The level of play that I've seen down here in the last 10 days has been quite extraordinary. And the cream rises to the top. I was talking to JR about state reps, and he said what a great showing our state players have made, men's and women's here, over 60s as well. And that's great, something really good to take into their next events when they play. Gives the players a lot of confidence. You know, girls like Sophie,
Yep.
I mean, you put that in your back pocket and go, geez, I do play well. Take it to your state event against Queensland or New South or whoever they're playing. And the internationals we've had here this year.
Yeah, it's been fantastic, hasn't it?
Americans, New Zealand. Great to see our guests coming from far and wide.
So on the far rink we have Atkinson versus Van Eldik, and it's Sammy getting out to a nice lead with 5-0, but I think Natasha's just got a number there. 2-1 to Millerick against Fruend after 3. We'll keep you informed with that.
I played her son during the week. He's a
Yeah,
lovely fella too.
I did as well. Ethan?
You're not as tall as him, are you?
Not even close.
He's a strapping fella and
He's
a
a
really
he's a
ripping guy.
Ripping guy.
Oh, Will's come to play, as they all have, I'm sure, but it's good to see him settling in because he's someone who does, you know, would be nervous about this, but he looks right at home here.
I've been really impressed with Will this tournament. You're right about Mark. He's very deliberate, Gus.
Yep. So, good track if it holds. Just roll his own bowl over. Nearly. Good try.
Good call from Daniel Joyce. 1 down. Any contact on Will's bowl is good.
Pop the green out. He's just
Close.
very close to drawing
Very
this.
close. Oh, what
wow.
a bowl.
That's amazing. I mean, most people would have played about 3 or 4 feet there, and he's just played delicate, beautiful weight.
First one round here.
Feel pretty clear with what he wanted there.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit more.
Just trying to give himself some options. He's only 1 down. The green bowl is I can't even say the word. It is in danger of being moved out.
Yeah, I think that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Troy just asked to do another draw bowl, and he's on target
wow.
again, Gus. Great bowling, Troy. KREYAN, is it? KREYAN?
KREYAN. K-R-E-Y-A-N. KREYAN. He's a very tough competitor, Troy. Played him and Mickey Lake in the pairs on the way through. Had a tight one with them. I think Donk will like the way this head's set up.
It's set up really well for him.
He's just got to arrive on Troy's bowl with probably a foot of weight just to roll it out a couple of times and make a number. We saw Dylan Fisher doing this in the last game, just popping bowls out for fours.
Yep, that's what the high-level bowlers do, Gus. Very impressed with Donk's weights.
He's close. He's very, very close. Oh.
Ooh, just
He knew he had the weight. It was just a matter of whether the bowl was going to hold.
It's not a good setup for Phil, but he's only one down.
Yep. XG seems to be the popular bowl of use. Someone told me that they're about to bring out a XG with grips. I've heard a rumour.
With grips?
Yeah, like the grips on the arrows.
All right.
You know the
The Z-scoop
yeah.
that you've got?
Yep.
Let's see what Will and Daniel are discussing.
Yep.
Couple options there. Get Will's bowl through or get the green out.
What's it worth if he gets it?
I don't think it's much because Phil's in there as well.
Yeah, true. Could get a sort of a split on it, nearly. He doesn't want to touch the purple, though.
It's going to be draw weight, Gussie.
He said he has got the weight.
No. Not a lot of options here for Phil.
Who owns that bowl? A couple of feet behind.
That's Troy's.
Yeah, so it's a great head set up for the West. And Phil's got to be careful.
I think they're looking for just shot here. On draw.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, Phil can do it.
It's really been his draw shots that have just been quite a delight to watch. Just margin wide, he's just wider than he wanted to be. He was actually, I don't know if you noticed, and viewers might have noticed, he moved out on, he stood on the left-hand side of the mat to try and get a better angle in on that shot.
It was Troy, I thought, who did the damage there.
Yeah, and Will kicked it off too, so yeah, they're teaming together really well.
We'll do our best, Carol, to give you the scores from next door. So it's Sammy Atkinson 5, Natasha Van Eldik 4 after 5. Got a feeling the other game haven't updated their scoreboard. It's Cass Millerick 2, Jodie Fruend 1 after 3. Got a feeling some more scores need to go on that board. think James Banks was saying that Will won the region mixed pairs.
He did with Go, Egbertson. They won that. They beat James Pearce and Sarah Rogers in that game. So that was another little win for, he's been really racking up the wins.
Yeah, so he's in good form.
He made the semis, was beaten by J.B. Norris in semis of the group singles, only just. So he's really ticked some boxes this year. And I think he plays back end in our, has been playing back end in our Divi 1 side, so.
Started there from Mark. STANAWAY.
I spoke to Willie. He wasn't really happy with what he contributed in the semi, but he's put his bowls into good areas there to be used. But he likes to be close.
Afternoon, Ray. Pretty. Ray would know. Did really well in the triples.
He did. Yeah, that was some of those super games yesterday. I'm just looking across at the grandstands that are filling up, and I see two boys having a chat there, two guys of a different dialect, Jimmy and Big Kev, sitting over there having a chin wag. They're a good initiative, those seats, aren't they? Just 4 levels, give you a bit of...
I'm pretty sure last year's final day we had them on the green.
Right. I was thinking that this morning, actually.
But we're using all 3 rigs this afternoon, and we'll be using a lot more in our last game.
Troy's got good weight on that bowl. You've had a roll up on this. What's your feeling, line or length? Which is the thing that's probably hardest to get?
I've had a very quick roll up on this. From the matches I saw this morning, line is the hardest part.
A lot of jack high bowls.
Yep. And Sophie, as I mentioned earlier, her weight was spot on, but just missing the line. And then once she got the line,
yep,
that was the difference.
He's corrected his line here. Has he kept the weight? He has. Just a slight touch back to Mark's bowl. Back bowls are always in good position. The journey through, I spoke to JOYCE today, and my impression was that they'd have toughed out games and found a way to win.
They had a really close one against Matty Robinson.
That's the one he highlighted. Yeah,
that was 11-all with 1 end to go.
Yep.
1 by 1. Phil holding 2 shots here, Gus.
Yeah, great ball there by Dale.
There's a shot of the boys just enjoying themselves.
They're working, surely.
Yeah, looks like they are. Great work, David. Done a great job this trip.
Yep. Just slightly on the tightest side. Point clear, no. Line wasn't too bad, just a little bit of weight.
Afternoon, Scotty Mahjong.
Hey, Scruff.
Wondering why the finals are not at Traralgon. We move there tomorrow, Scotty. So it's a day each.
I think what the viewers have got to realise that when we move ship, it's like Taylor Swift concert moving stuff. It takes a bit of effort. We'd only like to do it a couple of times.
And we do need to share between our 2 hub clubs.
Yeah.
Morwell and Traralgon.
You're just looking to get to that jack high bowl.
It's a good weight, Gussie. Good weight. Weight has got him there. 3.
You've got to love skippers that add when you're holding. That's gold.
Also skips that can cut down when you're 3. What can Daniel Joyce do?
He's close.
Weight is good.
He's just going to use this bowl.
No, he's
No,
not.
he's not.
He slips through.
My goodness, did he give that a chance?
Well, you talked about adding. Can Phil turn the power out on this one?
Look, I think this is as close to a free hit as what you get in the quality of games that, you know, he's got a lot of room for a guy with his ability. He's only got to beat the sort of jack bowl out to the left of screen.
Just needs to do the same as his first.
Yeah, repeat the dose. He's looking at it. He wants just to give a little bit. He wants to turn. He's saying, when are you going to turn for me? When are you going to let go?
Weight was spot on.
Oh, he's
just a
close.
bit high.
He falls in. Yes.
Ooh.
I think that's in.
You're going to call that, Gus?
Yep. Needed to fall.
Neil has 4.
Yeah, he's got
in
4
his
paddles
hands.
out. It's in.
4 it is. Gussie, you're right.
Not very often, but this time I was.
Changes the scenario. It's now 5-3 to Crowder.
The Fruin Millerick rink has caught up on those ends I think you were talking about. So it's 2 to Fruin and 4 to Millerick.
After 5.
After 5 and Van Eldick 4. Atkinson 5.
I've got a feeling that one's going to be really close, Gus.
I can't tell you how many close. I mean, I know we've had a couple of blowouts, but I generally have seen close games. Yesterday morning in the girls' triples, I think it was, I watched, there was 3 or 4 games that came down to the last bowl. Almost consecutively. You're just watching them. The game's finish
Well,
was...
the semi of the mixed pairs, where Willow got shot with his last bowl.
Extraordinary.
And Natasha just missed.
Ethan Fruin sitting at the back watching his mum. It is a family sport, isn't it?
Very much so, Gus. Start there from Will.
He's going good. He's going good. He'll be happy. Troy will be happy. They can see the KPIs. Will gets close. They might have a chance of winning. But Mark Stanaway is going to say something about this. It's just a little wider. It's going to come to a good home.
Good question there from Michael, why Phil's not wearing his Stratford top. Don't know the answer there, Michael.
He did. I thought he was going to change. And I've got a feeling Phil might be a bit superstitious. You know, why change anything, you know? I am. You know when you start a game and you're wearing a jumper and you're going along good and it gets hot and you go, I'm not taking the jumper off. Have you ever done that?
No, not with a jumper.
Okay. What have you done it with?
I had superstitions in football where I had to wear my socks up the whole time, tucked in, run out last. Yeah, don't have any
Did
bowls,
you have
though.
your jumper tucked in?
Yeah.
My goodness.
I know.
Would you do that on a bowling green?
No way.
No. I mean, let's have a look. No, there's no. Oh, Mark Stanaway's got his.
Dale.
Oh, just grazed the kitty on the way
A little
through.
side touch there.
But I'll tell you, Phil, those 2 bowls there now, you know, you start to build ahead early. I know they're 1 down, but they're in real dangerous positions for a guy with Phil's calibre. On cue, Troy gets one in the rear. So Dale really does, I believe, he's a very good skip. So I don't know how Phil coaxed him out of the position. He likes it.
Yeah, it's great weight, Gus.
Just got to get up to the purple. Yeah, likes it.
People just missing their line slightly, isn't it? We talked about that.
Yep.
So important on this green to get your line.
Joy's just got to get down. If you I've got to go and buy some Easter eggs on the way home. Maybe I could win the raffle here. There's big raffles they're running here with lots of big boxes of Easter eggs. Sammy Atkinson's 9.5 on Van Eldik. Millerick 4 to Fruin 2. They're moving through the ends over there, 7 ends for Sammy. He doesn't muck around. As you know, I marked a game for Sammy and his mum the other day, and someone said I was calling the results before heads were declared, and I said, well, I had to get down the other end because Sam's so quick. She's rolling the jacks, but I had to run and chase it. Good bowl by Phil. Just one down with 2 seconds and 2 back bowls. It's a good head setup, isn't it? What's Daniel done there? Phil's clapping it, so he's probably drawn the shot nearly.
No. Still Will's bowl. Will Ainger holding shot.
I think Phil clapped it because it's just got in between their 2 bowls at the rear. Phil knows the value of a good back bowl. Does the Easter Bunny come to your kids?
Well, I think my boy's too young for the Easter Bunny.
They're never too young for chocolate.
He hasn't tasted chocolate yet, Gus.
Really?
He's only 8 months.
I remember my son was at least 2.5 before he had a haircut. Maybe 3. We were in Italy, actually. We had to try and explain to a girl, that we didn't want too much off, but she did a good job.
Oh, good try there from Daniel Joyce.
Good positions. One down, one to Will. That stayed there, didn't it?
Yeah, it was. It's the lead bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Andrea with a good question about whether a singles game is going to be live streamed, and the answer is no, Andrea. It'll be the women's pairs final. Semi's being played at the moment, and as you mentioned, Sammy got a number there, Gus. So it's Sammy Atkinson 9, Natasha Van Eldik 5 after 7. Still a close one between Cass and Jodie. 4 to Cass, 2 to Jodie Fruend.
Oh.
They're not very good with their scoreboard though, Gus.
I think they're very good with their bowls. I just... Watching the way their weight control is...
I saw Cass's singles game earlier in the week. Great display of draw bowls, perfect weight.
Giving the bowl a chance.
Phil sensing a chance to jump on here. Will just missed that one.
Covers the tee, I suppose. In this game, of course, there's no dead ends.
No, respot on the tee. Well, this is how you jump on, Gussie.
Yeah.
After the lead misses.
And he gets a
front
pat on
toucher.
he gets a pat on the back by Dale, because Dale knows, he has to beat Will, and they know that that's a key battle.
Yeah.
And he gets the accolade from Dale, he understands. He's been bowling well, but Will's been just going real well. Let's just see what he does with this one. He's giving it a chance again. You've got to have trust in your teammates, don't you, mate?
Of course you do.
know.
Behind's good.
Troy will try and clean up for Will. Pretty close. Good second shot.
I forgot to do the ends, Gussie. Just been reminded. So that was end 6 out of 15.
So we're about just over a third of the way through the game. Good crowd is building up too in anticipation for the games that are going to be on now and after this. Real sense of occasion. What's Troy done? Just got to run this out. And he's got a very good bowl.
Yeah, Phil likes it. Not really, but applauded a good bowl.
Well, he got the kitty back to his bowl, didn't he? So I think...
Got Mark here, so you're just looking at sitting it or coming onto the jack. Probably just the one down.
Yep. A few flies around.
Yeah, couple.
I didn't notice them any other day until today.
Maybe they've come. They know it's finals day.
Maybe
Gus.
they do. Come out to play. The buzz is in the air.
The buzz.
The buzz.
Saw him earlier in the week.
Yeah, he was here.
Get the chalk out.
You see a lot of people, down here enjoying the bowls on their laptops. They can, just working remote. It's taught people you can have your cake and eat it too. So Joyce holding here. It's always nice to play to a holding head. Where's the danger there?
Well, the danger is right back, which is Mark Stanaway's dark green bowl.
And you must always be respectful of an opponent like Phil Crowder. He can do it all. Nothing's safe, in other words.
They're looking at it, Gus. Whether Phil has a little bit of a run. Doesn't want too much weight.
Just got to get it right, as great Pidge would say. So he'll be looking to play, what, about 4 or 5 foot away? Maybe even use the bowl. I was trying to work out whether the Kringle are the Roos with the big kangaroo on their shirt.
They are.
You certainly made sure of this. Just got to get down.
It's good weight for it, Gus, whether it's going to get down or not.
He played that.
Spot on weight.
And it gives him another one there. No more bowls? Yeah, one more. I think Daniel will try and just beat him to the kitty, really.
Yeah, needs to change this. Needs a metre on his first bowl.
He's asking it. to turn.
It's in a good area, Gussie.
He's asking it to turn,
Getting down.
and it'll flop down in the way.
Oh, yeah. Great bowl, Daniel Joyce. Two.
I'm just not sure I've seen Phil play a real weighted shot in the games I've seen. I'm sure he plays them.
Gussie, I think that's what they're calling. Dale. Phil
Backhand.
having a chat midway in the green. I think we're going to see a little bit of weight.
Backhand.
He's going to try and...
Kitty will move.
He's lining up backhand, Gus.
Mm-hmm.
So we might see a fair bit of weight here.
Onto black. Under the yellow.
A fair bit of weight, just a little bit over. He's
He likes
close. He's saying
No, it's
close.
It's not going to hold. Oh, just didn't hold.
One.
And Daniel puts his finger up and says, let's get out of here, boys. We got out of jail there, maybe.
Just went a little bit late, didn't it?
It did. I can't understand the dynamics of add weight, bowls to turn more. My old man was an engineer, he'd tell me, but I wouldn't ask the question because the answer might be 3 hours.
I did hear some players talking about this greens, you know, it's either draw or drive, so maybe Phil need to go a bit harder.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's his weighted shot, you know. I'm not sure.
Looks like Natasha Van Eldik has played a great bowl next door.
I've seen her in 3 different uniforms today, I think.
Looks like she's nearly a cricket top there.
I think
wearing.
it's retro day for her. I think she's gone back to like a cut-off jumper. And they're in their Clayton gear, the girls.
Oh, Sam Atkinson's drawn shot.
A few of the players electing to use the new Vic Open shirts, which look very smart.
Yeah, that would be Courtney
Courtney?
and Jodie next door.
Yep, they look very smart together.
And they've actually got the lead now, Gussie. 6-4
They have.
over Cass after 7.
Courtney's had a good tournament. Got through and gone deep in a fair few things. I think once you get rolling and winning, it becomes a habit. Will on cue. Good bowl. What's the predictor meter saying? I think I know from their games they're going to go down to the wire. This is a wire game. Easier to predict than AFL footy, the bowls game sometimes.
Not for you, Gussie. You're on top again.
Yeah, I've clawed my way back to the top. I've got to try and stay there now. It's a lot of pressure.
Make sure you let JR know about that.
JR and I don't talk football.
After you robbed him last year.
Yeah, it was...
That's our BV staff footy tipping.
Yep. Yeah, that $10 prize at the end of the year is enticing.
It's more than that, Gus.
Is it?
Yeah.
Only got $10 worth, the rest of it go.
Oh, maybe I should have given you more.
Just slowly trying to get back here. Okay. Probably not the position you want to be putting your bowls. They're not really in the game there. Not for these guys. And Mark is just slowly but surely edging himself into the game with good position bowls.
It's edged Will a little bit there.
It's got Will's bowl back in the game. Troy's got a huge amount of ability.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Troy.
He's
really impressed. This
solid.
is a great bowl.
He was in our VBL, the Doggies VBL winning side. Played a big part in that. That'll be coming up again.
Come on, Dale.
Dale looking for Jack. Just missed. Yeah, I like that. Same again is the call from Daniel Joyce. Yeah, I thought so too. This one's a little bit quick.
Well, heard if you can get down to the green bowl of marks, that's nearly worked out well. What they're all doing, though, is they're splitting bowls. You see the marks bowl in between the two purple bowls, so they're not leaving any chance for numbers to be made. That's why this is going to be a cliffhanger. It's going to turn. Yep. See, he played the extra weight, but it still swung.
Tasha, I think, got a 2. I didn't see that last bowl, so it's now 10-8 to Sam Atkinson after 9.
As you
They're
said,
flying through their ends.
Oh, they are. It's quick. They'll be over in a blink. Daniel wants this to get down again. It's just... might be a deliberate bowl for the tee. Cover the options. He's got a nice delivery, Phil, too. It's just not going to hang on.
I don't think it's quite there, Gus.
Phil's the sort of player, probably just a delicate draw back to bring it back to the green for 2. Daniel will try and beat him in there. He's getting a clap.
Oh, the weight's good, Gus.
He's getting a clap.
Weight is good.
He wants to just get down to the... Oh.
Very good bowl.
Did he bring
3?
Yeah, he's brought the purple in. Will saw that halfway down and go over the clap.
He's chalking his own bowl. Gus.
Well, chalk's very
Doing everything.
expensive.
It's a good call there from Dale.
I think Phil sees that maybe there's a shot up with weight under the bowl. Clear some out that way. Yeah.
Yeah, they have the furthest bowl back.
If he gets it on the backhand, then black's going in a different direction to the kitty. Plays it on the forehand, they're probably going the same place. We do know that I think Joyce owns the tee. He got that in early.
Oh, it's close.
It's very close, isn't it?
Don't think he's looking for that much weight.
Nah.
Just very interested in how he lines up with this.
Sam Atkinson just drew a shot over there. It's going shot for shot.
So it's forehand, probably looking to get on Daniel Joyce's bowl. A little bit over. Wait.
It's not coming back.
Three it is.
That's a big blow. In this game, which has been very, very tight. That is a big score.
Now, Gussie, how many ends do you think Phil's won?
How many ends has he
Out
won?
of the 8 that we've played.
I think he's won 5.
Try again.
4?
2.
It's on 2 ends.
Yeah. A 1 and a 4.
Well, I can tell you that JOYCE in their win...
Doesn't feel like that. I would have thought
it
Phil has won more ends than that.
It doesn't feel like that. And I can tell you Daniel JOYCE in the semi won 4 ends.
Did he?
6, a 4, a 2 and 2 ones, I think, something like that. And, you know, they just came from the clouds. $15 end game is a good test, isn't it? It's enough that if you make a slip up early, you can still get back.
You can, yep.
They like it. Like I said, good one, Wilbur, as he's called. He's a super fella. He was up the Oz Open too last year. He went really well up there as well in the singles. He went quite deep.
Are you going the Oz Open this year, Gussie?
Yep, that's one of my holidays.
It's going to be my first holiday. I'm going up the Oz Open.
And family coming.
Yes.
Great.
I'm looking for a pairs partner if anyone's out there.
Okay. Yep. Not in the over 60s.
Get out of it. 28, Gus.
The over 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Under 30s.
If there's anyone out there who wants to play pairs.
Are we running a competition?
It's not a great prize.
I don't know. I had a roll with you the other day and you were pretty good.
Yeah, I'm getting better. Working on it.
Enjoyed your year at Heathmont?
I loved it, yeah.
Great club.
It is a great club. Very welcoming for a new bowler.
Oh, they've just been, last 10 years, they've been super, just the way they've gone about it. Been very impressed.
I think it's Baz's birthday today too, I heard. Happy birthday, Barry Ward. Had to fight my way there, Gus, which is good. You got to get there on form.
Well, you know, being a big fish is nice, but being a small one and turning yourself into a big fish is even better. It is a good experience.
Great bowl there from Mark STANAWAY.
Yeah, he wants to be part of this.
Lucas just jumping on. It's hard work when you play with me. Well, Lucas and I just forgot how to play bowls in the second game.
Well, Lucas has had a fairly good
Yeah,
campaign.
good tournament.
Good home there. So, the people listening to us talk, we talk about good homes, good positions. We're not talking, you know, it's vital you get the shot. And I know some people love to have the shot, but in this sort of calibre of company, it's position bowls that are so important.
Yeah. Very close from Dale.
Good bowl, Dale. That's 2.
First end in a while that probably feels teams put the pressure on.
He's not bad. Just got to give a bit. Good effort.
It's forced a chat between Phil and Dale.
Sammy has a run over there on looking at her.
On the nose
And
is the call.
oh, she got the kitty. She is so aggressive on the green, like bowls-wise. It's just amazing. She's just no fear.
And I'm assuming Lisa's holding 3 there, I think.
Yep. They're the purple bowls.
Yep.
Dale goes back to the mat with a plan in his mind. What a great journey for these 3 guys. Man, Eliza, they did a few things. They split up, go their own way a bit, and come back together and share this moment.
Yeah.
You know.
Special.
Yeah.
That's what the Victorian Open's all about.
Yeah, Phil won't like that at all. It's
No.
the only good thing was it didn't fall down. Although they're holding 3, it's kind of a bad 3.
Yep, this is set up for Daniel Joyce to take it away. Still has to play it.
Great opportunity. He's got a couple of balls behind.
Yep.
He can make a 3 here. He won't be short. This has to hang on. This has to hang on. Yeah, 1 down.
No, I think it still might be 3.
Really?
Looking at for Neil to give us the signal. Neil Smiley's our marker. Wow, next door. A couple rinks down. Natasha holding quite a few. Sam's last bowl. Cass Millerick plays a bomb.
As she's been doing for like the last 10 days. Here goes Phil. He's going back.
Yeah. Trying to cover Gus.
He's going back. Yeah, okay. He hasn't seen Donk play, obviously. Donk's not a big weight player. He trusts his weight control. So that's, yeah. It probably is 3. Have we had an indicator from Mr. Smile?
No, he's not giving us anything this time.
I think he hasn't been able to get in there and have a close look. What's the etiquette with the marking system?
Very good question, Gus. After the 4th bowl, the marker needs to signal.
And he's allowed into the head to have a look, obviously.
Not quite sure.
You would think so. I mean, it's there for our spectators to make it, and for us to make it easier to know exactly what's happening, so we know what shots they're going to play.
Bit of weight, Gus.
Well, he looks like he's lining up for something big.
Yep.
Okay.
He's having a run at this.
How did Phil know he was going to do that? Oh, okay. That was Will's bowl that went out. Right through the middle of the whole head. It did go between the kitty and the green, that bowl, didn't it? That purple bowl. It was very close. Big opportunity here. Line's good. Down it comes. Touches the bowl. Okay.
Three it is.
Paddles.
8-all, Gussie.
We got a lock in. Sun's shining down here. It's warmed up beautifully under the dome. It's got to be one of the best facilities you could have in bowls, isn't it?
It's an amazing facility, double dome. If you want the live scores of the 2 matches next door, jump on the Bowls Now app. Go to the result portal. See N by N action there.
So I'm looking in this game 8-8. Frood, Millerick 7-6. Van Eldick, Atkinson 10-11.
Yeah.
Like, how ridiculously close.
If you're not doing anything this afternoon, get down. We've got one more round to go. quarterfinals men's singles.
Yep.
And we got the women's pairs final.
If you're coming down on the Easter weekend, down here, come a day early, come and watch some bowls.
And tomorrow we move to Traralgon. Starter here from Will Ainger.
Will seems to me his super bowls are more back this way, and the other way, you know, not as close. But sometimes it happens in a game.
You do, yeah. You have one end that you really find it.
And that might be a forehand backhand type thing. You just never know with the player, but certainly he's seeing it big this way. Can't split any of the players at the minute. It's just a really even
battle.
Battle,
Yeah, I
yeah.
agree.
You know, sometimes you can say, oh, they're getting the better of the battle or whatever, but, you know, and the score shows it, 8 all on 9. We'll put another one there. Yep.
Comes back to a comment JT made earlier in one of the streams. If you only drop in ones, you're still in the game.
How many are you allowed to drop?
Well, not too many, but
There is a limit.
Phil's, you know, only conceded 5 ones.
We've got Buzz has come in and said, don't worry, gents, I'm still here. I'll be the
Must
super
have heard that
coach.
we were talking about him.
In Scotty Boshan's big game
Yeah.
against Frankie.
Is that this afternoon? That's the next round.
Yeah, it's like that this Saturday night, Festival Hall, Frankie versus Scotty, and it'll be a cracker. Frank's had a good tournament, got through beating some high-class bowlers and taking all before him. And he played in the Spectators event and came runner-up in that just for good measure.
Did he?
Yeah. There's a photo of him come back in the car saying came second. I'm thinking, aren't you tired? Good bowl here.
Troy.
Position A.
Use that. Just drawing into here.
Call there from Phil. Backhand draw. Just a little bit over into the shot bowl. Will's bowl is touching the jack. Any movement is good. Gus. Oh.
He's been in the area, Dale. He hasn't quite got some of the results he's deserved, but he's been very much in the area like that one. And he is just like a rabid dog wanting to get that kitty. Bring the house down. It's Troy Dunn.
Oh, he's close again. He's bowling well.
Phil will follow Dale down, do you think, on the backhand?
That's definitely the shot. He is 4 down.
How many times you're trying to get the shot and then suddenly you're 3 and 4 down and you're just missing it? He's just gonna... Yeah, good. Second shot.
Yeah, it is
Yep.
second shot.
You become focused on reaching, and that's what they were, and then they're 4 down, and he's gone back to the draw. Get the second shot in there, put the safety valve in, then go for the shot.
Daniel Joyce won't be looking for too much movement here. Well, I thought we were going to have a conversation between Dale and Phil, but no. Phil knows what he's going to play. What do you think it is, Gus?
Well, I think he goes back to the shot that Dale was trying to play. Get that kitty back. He's got the second shot in there. Try and get to the purple with a foot or two.
He's stalking it.
Looks wide.
Starting to get down. Oh,
There's your 2 foot of weight. Yep. Probably a little bit more than that, but I think this will be another end when Dandenong will be.
well, he's looking to add probably a metre on his first. Does not have the weight.
Oh,
Wasn't too far away.
He had to be careful there, though.
1.
Phil's second shot was a goodie.
Yeah.
He had to be careful there. I mean, a brave person would have come underneath with a couple of foot of weight and popped it out for 5.
We've got 5 to go, Gussie.
My palms are sweaty. I'm just.
Actually, in all 3 games here on the green, it's all 1 shot. That's the difference.
Well, they just added a couple there,
Oh,
2 there.
Didn't see that.
So that just got added as you were saying
So
that.
it's 9-6
Yep.
to Jody.
Still tight.
9.
Oh, and they
8.
added they added two to Kaz, so it's 9-8 back to 1.
There's that pattern, Gus. 1 shot.
3 extra ends.
Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Oh, he just topped the day off for me. Do you think you would have had your fill of bowls by the time Easter comes around?
Yeah.
You're not playing any Easter tournaments?
No, not with the young one.
No.
I might sneak him in the car, though. I've got a mate down the peninsula
Yeah.
way.
It's always handy to have him there, just in case.
Yeah. I think Frankie Kreslovich's coach has just walked in the door. Dane Gate, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, great bowl again from Marks. STANAWAY.
You see, Mark seems to be going pretty good down this way.
You're right.
I'd change Will, actually. I'd get him on the other hand, going this way and just have a look.
Well, if you watched the mixed pairs final,
With Sophie.
Sophie ended up finding it by swapping hands.
Yep. He just didn't quite bounce that out a little bit. I mean, they've seen the players bowl for the last 2 or 3 days, so. But just looking at it, I just would have given Will a chance to swap and just see what he looked like on the other
He had
hand.
a bowl to sit on too, Gus, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. He will definitely call draw down on the forehand.
Yep.
Sometimes skips don't like it. They don't want to take the chance of leaving a short bowl in the way for the shot.
This is a good bowl, Gus. This is a good bowl. Oh,
That's stiff.
if you had a walkout song, Gus, for a game or a final, important game, what would it be?
An important game for me.
Well, let's
yeah.
just say each time you come out to a bowls game and you got a walk-on song.
The Tiger.
Okay.
That's pretty good. The old Rocky stuff. What was the name of the band that did that? Someone will tell us.
Yes. Well, someone's already mentioned that Frankie might be playing that coming out.
Oh, really? Right.
Yes.
Well, it's worked for him so far.
Oh, Sammy Atkinson having another run hasn't helped her. Looks like Lisa Phillips is burning up the green over there.
Dominating. Mark STANAWAY's slipped one in there and he stayed there.
Survivor, Gus.
Survivor.
Didn't take him long.
Thank you. Did they have another song? Or were they a one-hitter?
I'm sure our viewers will tell us.
I can't remember buying the Survivor album Best Of.
No, I don't, it's not in my playlist.
They should have done what Chicago did. They did Chicago 1 to 10. If they're 10 albums. And no one will know who Chicago is out there, I know, so I'm a bit old. They're a good band. What's Dale done? What's he done? He just got to get under Will's bowl.
It's close.
They're calling it for under. Oh,
No.
Of course, it's hit it in the middle. I don't know. Not too sure what I'm watching, what's going on here. I just feel there's something special about to happen.
Well, Sammy Atkinson is drawing after 4 down.
She's got it.
Oh, wow.
She's drawn. She's 2 down.
2.
Didn't turn for her.
Okay, so Natasha hits the front.
Yep.
Dandenong. Let's get back to this, Gus. Daniel Joyce 1 down
On the forehand.
on the forehand.
Trail good.
Trail is good for them. Bowl is also,
Not going to get down.
oh, tries to.
Mm.
Got a few seconds now, Gussie.
Yep. 3
3 seconds.
He's playing that. Either roll the bowl in. He's going to roll it in. He's going to roll it in. One more. It's 2 yellow.
Neil saying 2. Daniel only needs a slight correction here, Gus. First bowl was really good.
Oh, he liked the line. How's his weight? Here it comes. The
Needs
weight's
to
good.
Get down.
Oh, it's the same. Great bowls.
Situation.
And he sort of not throws his hands up. He's like, what are you got to do? You know?
Dale thinks it's 2.
Does Phil play the same sort of...
He's just
Same
looking
sort
to draw, Gus.
Yeah, he's just... He wants it
Calling
under.
to be under. Doesn't get it. 1.
Neil's got
Kicked
2.
out.
Neil's got 2
Might
paddles.
measure this. Troy's not sure. Dale's confident. No,
2.
he's not even going to the measure.
No.
It's 2. Mini pattern starting to happen here,
Yeah.
where Phil's team heading towards the clubhouse, winning the end. Daniel's team heading away wins the end.
I won't tell you. Well, I can tell you what happened to us in the triples.
Go.
We were playing a game and we were winning, and we thought that we weren't winning the ends going a certain direction. So I went up to the skipper, Ray Jansen, and he said, "Well, we'll go a bit longer. Their lead wasn't getting up on the shorter ends, and we'll make it a bit longer." It might. Well, of course, I rolled a longer end, and the lead got on. Tommy got on, and they got a 4, and they're back in the game, and we lost the game. So we over-engineered something that didn't need engineering, really. I spoke to JR about it, my head coach.
Yep.
He said, "Don't do that. You're going all right." Especially on the greens here in the wind and stuff, you wanted to keep it within reaching length. So you live and learn.
Question there from Natasha Van Eldik.
And then she's taken them all out, and there's 3 left around the kitty, and they are
All Lisa Phillips.
Lisa Phillips's bowls. And Lisa's just going, how good's that?
So this is 15 ends. That was end 11. 4 to go.
Great camaraderie. She's having a chat to Selena in the next rink and having a laugh about it. Here comes Sammy.
And
Draws the
shot.
Wow. Very good. Ice in their veins, these players. Okay. Mark is changing the field that he's got on.
Well, Will's changed his hand.
Ah, there you go. I don't know why he changed his hand. That's part of that over-engineering, I think. Good pickup, mate. I didn't notice that.
Thank you.
Probably because where the green bowl is, but I'm not a big advocate for that.
No, didn't think he needed to.
No. Is
Did a
Mark
front touch at 2 ends ago.
Yeah, Mark going to make it pay.
It's close.
Just around it. Yep. Sometimes you see things better from this angle what we're at than out in the heat of battle. There must be a lot of thoughts going through Dong's head at the minute. I don't even know if they've picked the pattern up. Yeah, he's got a bit messy.
Better line though.
Yep, but in the game. I see Pidge is getting some good advice from Mojo over there, just telling him how to play his shots. And Pidge is just there drinking like some Coke or something, going, yeah, polite. Once Mojo gets in flight, there's no stopping him.
Had a good chat to Mojo before.
Pidge is putting his fingers in his ears.
Looks pretty relaxed before his game.
Yeah.
Pitch.
He's been in fine form.
He's been very good form.
Racing through his games. The other day he rang me. I was slugging away playing singles. He rang me 10:30. He said, "I'm back at Shep. I've already played my game. Back at home base. Short day's work." Dale has just got to run this out.
No, he hasn't.
Okay, but it's becoming a little bit of an awkward head for JOYCE. Troy will fix it up. What's he done? He's got a good line. He's got to work this down to Mark's bowl. Keep it running.
Missed the weight as well.
Yep. Do you think at this time of night, we're now at...
What time?
We're at
3:45.
3:45. Do you think there's, cool? It's just cooled off a bit. It was a bit warmer earlier. Slight changes.
A little bit.
Yep. I mean, there's 3 short bowls, and we haven't seen that in this game at all. It's been very good, high quality. It's getting close to the end over there on the end. Van Eldik Atkinson game. They'd be playing their 14th, second last end.
Oh, Phil. Crowder.
That's 3. Will the pattern be broken?
It's only a
playing-
small pattern, but
Yeah, he's playing forehand. What's he looking for? That's going to be short as well, I think. Oh, dear. I feel there's been a momentum shift.
good call here from Dale. Changing Phil's hand. Get in the way. In the count.
Was Dong trying to play up through that gap between the...
No, he's missed his line.
Right.
And wait.
Yeah.
On the forehand, where Phil has made him pay.
Oh, big time.
Oh, Phil
Oh, my
Crowder.
goodness. And it's like
Turn off the power.
the electric light man has just blitzed.
Those people who don't know, he killed our live stream on the previous game by accidentally leaning on the power cord.
He was very quick to put this down.
Yeah, Daniel Joyce.
He's got a very good line. He's
Very
just got to
good
run
weight.
this out.
Oh,
Oh, he's going to be stiff.
oh,
He's 2 down, I think.
it could be 3.
Could be 3.
3 it is.
My goodness, that's 2 ends in consecutive ends.
Makes the difference 4. With 3 ends to go, Gussie.
But I'll tell you something.
Yep.
We were talking earlier. These guys, the boys from the West, have been in these sorts of games just about the whole tournament. They will definitely make a run back and have a crack at this.
Well, they're going to need to do it very soon. There's not many ends to go.
The change of Will's hand.
Oh, we've got to change a mat position too.
Yeah, I think they're really trying to mix it up now.
Back on the tee. Looking for a shortish end, similar to the last.
Oh, Jody Freud just absolutely peeler of a bowl for shot. Probably might have made 2.
That's been close all game, hasn't it?
That's going to put them back in front. All right, let's see how they adjust to this length. This is a must-win end for the boys from the West. I'm calling it. Has Mark gone here? Likes it. Yep. Phil tells him 2 feet. Now, Will's back on the backhand. There'd be a lot of tired boys and girls out there. Been playing a lot of bowls. Every AQ will feel he's a bit wide. Not sure whether they changed the scoreboard on the Fruin Miller ring. I don't. 9 to Fruin, 13 to Millerick. Van Elder holds sway over Atkinson, 13-11.
I think there's still a score to come in that.
Right. I think it was 2.
Great ball from Mark. STANAWAY.
They're looking at the board now. Good. They're checking it. They should be. I'm a big believer in keeping that scoreboard ticking over.
Yep.
I'm not waiting for the...
It's a reply from Will like.
Oh, Will.
Will Ainger.
Wow. What a bowl. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Will Ainger. Wilbur. Let's see what Dale can do.
Tasha's got shot at the moment on the far rink.
It's all happening everywhere,
It is
isn't it?
everywhere,
The
Gussie.
eyes darting everywhere. Look at Dale. He's trying to get down here. What an
Oh.
effort. calm voice of Daniel Joyce. Just draw it here, mate. Fair effort. Fair effort.
Just a little bit over, Gus.
It's kind of gone quiet in here. Yeah, good effort, Dale. Just one down, two in the head.
Change of hands here, Gus. Troy going to his backhand.
Oh, I love that delivery.
Draw weight.
Smooth as silk. This is coming. It's coming. Has he got the weight?
No, he hasn't.
He won't be happy with that.
Talked about Phil's game face. He storms to the mat.
If Phil's got kids, I'd hate to be a naughty kid because I wouldn't want to have to go into his study and face him. No, he's lovely. He's a lovely man.
Oh, he's a ripper.
Yeah, lovely man. He just looks scary sometimes. Good here. He's got a good angle. They're measuring on the Van Eldik Atkinson rink for their second last end. Is that the penultimate end, is it?
Oh, I think it scores a level with one end. They've
scores a level.
Scores a level, extra end.
We've got our extra end. That's snuck in. There's one.
I haven't updated the scoreboard,
Okay.
Gus.
Well, that's very rude of them.
Oh, Daniel Joyce. So this, viewers, this is Natasha's second extra end for today.
There you go. 13-13 on 15.
And Natasha has won the toss twice and given the mat away.
Right. And that's for the last bowl.
Yep.
So they get to pick the length.
We'll stay with this one. We'll keep you informed.
How's this looking?
No, he's not here.
He keeps coming.
Oh,
He
sorry.
kept coming. He kept coming a long way. It's the second shot.
My bad. Phil was there.
Keep him honest, Phil. As he walks near us, stands there. What's Daniel going to do? We talked about twists and turns. He doesn't like it. He thinks he's wide.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he took the safe line, he said. So there's nothing wrong with that. When holding, margin wide. All right. Well, they're moving in the right direction, though. They had to win that end, we said, and they've done that.
Okay, 2 ends to go. Keep you informed with the extra end between Natasha Van Eldik and Sam Atkinson. Lauren Phillips has one probably a mat width behind. Gus?
Yep, Lisa's just behind.
Oh, it's happening everywhere,
Cass
Gus.
rolls in on the ring next door to that.
Maybe 2 down on the head.
It's got very tense all of a sudden in this
Lisa
stadium.
Phillips.
That's
Just drawn another
super
one.
bowling. She's just been a superstar. We've just seen snippets of it.
I know.
It's actually been a high quality game from what we've seen. All right, Will. Time to step up, mate.
2 ends to go. 3 the difference, Gus.
It's how much you want it. They've been in this situation many, many times in the last couple of days. So they're no stranger to it. I like the way he let that go.
He's gone back to his forehand.
Yeah.
This way.
It was a very, very definite shot. So he's just going to Slipped in a really nice time there. That's good. And that's a good bowl to adjust from. And, you know, it's 6 feet through, but, you know, it's a nice adjustable length.
We talked about that earlier. If you're going to miss just behind.
Yep. Mark's demeanour hasn't changed all day. He's just gone about his work.
So they've updated the scoreboard. It's 13 all after 15, so extra end. We said 3 extra ends would be nice.
Yeah. Well, the other games are still, it's still possible. Mark's followed Will, but just inside him. Good. And Lisa's holding 2. Isn't she on the head?
I think so. Sam bowling her first.
I like the colour of Sam's bowls. Green and black. She's in. Sam's close. Gave it a fair effort.
About a metre past. Will looking to take that metre off.
Yeah, he's going to take a little bit off. He's going to be close. Great bowl, Will. Yep. Oh, just ran through.
Natasha Van Aldick has just drawn a back hopper, side hopper.
She's putting her own lights out. No need to disconnect the cord on that one. Just front hopper. Jodie's after something on the next rink, and she's got it. Oh, it's gone wrong. It's left Kaz's bowl sitting there. Now, Kaz is leading 13-9 over Jodie.
Mark Stanaway. What's Mark's correction like?
Yeah, it's got a cracking bowl.
Oh,
my goodness, what a bowl. Oh. And Will turns around and said, good bowl. I mean, that's pure sportsmanship.
Yeah. Great sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Sam Atkinson having a run.
What'd she get? She's cleared out a few bowls.
Pretty sure Sophie Kurzman is holding shot.
I think so. That one on the far right?
No, the purple one.
Oh yeah. There's Lisa's bowls gone. How did she do that?
So Natasha has 2 bowls to come. She gave the mat away.
She got room to draw.
Stay back here with Dale.
Dale's trying. Yeah, good second. Another shot. Second shot.
All right, Troy needing to add that mat. 2 down at the moment.
I reckon he'll get this. Yeah, I reckon he'll get it. Just got to give a bit. Just got to give a bit more.
That's a good spot.
Yep. Have it every chance. Phil says 2. I'll link 2.
This is where we need 3 cameras going, Gus, don't we?
Exactly. We could just flip, or the viewers.
Viewers can just watch it happening.
Oh, Dale.
Oh.
Wow, what a shutdown bowl that is.
That's a great bowl.
Some players just know when to stand up, don't they? You take responsibility. If you want to win it.
Okay, 3 down on the board.
What's Sammy doing?
3 down on the head. Sam Atkinson
needs to draw a shot. And I'm not sure she's there.
No. Okay. Let's stay with both of these, Gussie. Daniel Joyce looking like he's going to have a run at this. He is, Gus.
It's now or never. He doesn't like it. Missed it by a little bit. He didn't like it when he let it go. But he got another bullet.
Okay, so Natasha Van Aldick is 1 down on the head with her bowl to come.
And she looks to have room, at least 2 feet to draw.
Yep.
There's a jack high bowl. That's the shot bowl of Sophie's. Closest to us. I mean, that's the obvious shot, but they're just looking to play the most best percentage bowls you can to get the result.
All right, Phil. Holding 3.
Phil doesn't want to get greedy here. You know that hungry hippo? Just 3's enough. And he's staying well away from
He's
it.
looking to protect, I think.
Yeah. Smart
Get the
from him.
tee.
They're
Get
saying,
the tee.
like a resting toucher. Got the tee.
All right, Daniel.
Oh, Van Eldik's run through. Van
Missed
Eld-
it.
Missed it. While that was all going on.
Daniel Joyce looking to correct that line.
And he's missed
Oh,
2.
got 1 out.
So that's a win to Sam Atkinson
And Sophie
and
Kurzman.
Sophie Kurzman. Congratulations.
They'll
In
be
through
playing the final next.
Well, Sophie gets back on her rink that she's playing well on.
And I've got a feeling Cass has got through as well with Selena Goddard. That'll be our final coming next after the conclusion of this men's triples match. So Gus, Phil Crowder is 3 up. I'm pretty sure he's holding 2.
Cass would have to be in line for the medal too.
Yep. There's a few people.
Well, he's got to clean a free hit here to draw the 3rd. He's taken a lovely line. It just needs to come down now.
Oh,
yeah.
Phil Crowder.
What a game of bowls.
Turning out the power on this one.
3 shots. That gives him a 6-shot break. I'm thinking bridge too far.
It's possible. They will need a 6 to go to an extra end.
It is possible. Well, the players, I know I'm exhausted, the players must be exhausted too. Coming to an end of a long week and a half of bowls, and a lot of these players have been involved in many, many, many games in all different conditions, under roofs, grass. The test has been enormous for them. And it all comes down to this. Mark STANAWAY has just been outstandingly consistent. Good weighted bowl. Will concentrating, knows how important this bowl is. Must be shot or behind. I wonder how many 6s have been scored in the tournament.
Good question, Gus.
It's a fair start.
We had a chance to get a 6 in our game, but
Right.
one of our staff members didn't draw with his last.
Right. Was that a real game or a staff game?
No, that was in the triples.
Okay.
Won't talk about who it was.
Oh, they had the... Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
tell them they were holding 5?
Yep.
TS.
No, he was leading.
He was leading. He was already there.
He was in the party. This is better from Will. AINGER gets a clap from Daniel Joyce.
Yeah, fine bowl. It's hard on the plum. Just look at Tash sitting there. She's probably texting, you know, loved ones and that about, you know, narrow loss and, you know, how close They would have come in. They take their 5 or 10 minutes and then they just move on. You know, they're very professional.
Ball here from Dale.
Yeah. Not too close. Doesn't need to be too close. Second shot's good. Has to be in the area, Troy. A little move of the kitty is perfect.
Yep.
Or just
They need
be...
a 6 to go to an extra end.
You can't be short.
It's a good bowl, Gus.
It is a good bowl. That's a super bowl. I think Phil would just like one about a foot or two behind on the other side. Yeah, he's calling for about 6 feet. Unfortunately, Troy's bowl was a good bowl, but he probably needed to move it 2 feet then to bring the back one into play.
How's Dale looking?
Pretty good.
Dale. Oh,
Well,
it'll be hard now.
oh, well, that kitty's just going straight back if they get it. What's he calling him?
Yep.
Did he call him on anything?
Yeah. A little bit over on his own bowl.
Yep.
Jack back is good.
Jack back is still good. There's still a chance there if he gets the bowl. Yeah,
Trying to get down.
Good bowling. Good game, Troy and Will, Mark, and Dale have done their job. It's all down to our skippers, Donk and Phil.
Gary Brooks saying they got a 6 against Daniel in their section game.
There you go. It is possible.
But with with Dale's ball going back, it makes it hard now.
Actually, and there are good 6s and bad 6s. I think something went wrong for Maddie, and there was a 6 scored, and it was because of the rebounding Jack.
No, the Jack went 4 or 5 metres straight up and down.
Oh, right, and then spun.
And spun a little bit forward for a 6. I saw it.
Did Ronnie Dalton claim it?
Of course he did.
Yeah. Yeah, the things you see in bowls. Matty's been around a long time. He's seen it all. For and against. How are you feeling if you Phil Crowder?
Oh, I think you'd be pretty good.
Couldn't be prouder? Yeah. Must be a great feeling.
Oh, they've bowled well.
They have.
Just those ones. It's a good lesson for bowlers out there. Drop ones, keeps you in the game.
Yep.
Get numbers, which they have.
How many ends they won now?
Only won 6,
Yeah.
but a 4 and 3 threes.
Yeah. Pretty much the opposite to what happened to Donk in the semi when he was advantaged by winning a few ends with numbers. What's Phil doing? He knows it's his last bowl for the tournament. Must be a great feeling. He just wants to sneak through past. No, he's just going to get out on the purple.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Oh, wow. He's done it all. He's just done it all. Amazing. And he's been truly backed up by his team. They can't have done more. Yep, they're shaking hands.
Shaking hands. Phil Crowder.
Can't make a 6 there. There was no need for discussion.
VERHAGEN and Mark STANAWAY are our men's triples.
And Dale's making sure they got the 1. Put the finger up, like, good on them. Nah, great game. Super game.
Well, that'll be end of our live stream. And we'll be bringing you one more match today. That'll be the women's pairs. I've been told roughly about 4:45. We're looking at a start. We've got a presentation of the men's triples to get through. Thank you, viewers.
Thanks, Matty O.
One more to come. Yeah,
an
Gussie,
honour to
it's
call
been
with
great.
you again.
Excellent.
Thanks, mate. Thanks,
See you, everyone.
In the UK, there's a bowl for every surface for the Henselite product. But overseas, I use the Tiger 2 and I use the Dreamline XG purely because I love the grip and the arc that the bowl takes, and that's what makes me one of the best players in the world.
The Morwell Bowling Club is your place for fun and food. Come and try bowls and make new friends. Have coffee or bring the family for lunch or dinner. The Morwell Bowling Club. Visit us today on Hazelwood Road.